My name is Mick Garrett. I was at first, the director of youth engagement, but then as the festival progressed, I became the director of patron engagement as my role continued to increase. So animals got added, challenges and games, the crafts, then the rating as well, all kind of kept adding in. What I particularly liked about the way we did things this year is, as a patron, once you paid your fee to enter, there was a lot of stuff that was free. You could be in the museum and you could watch lectures on all kinds of cool historic stuff. Didn't cost you anything. Just touring through the village. The challenge and games that people could do didn't cost anything, and they're scattered throughout the festival, which allowed you to just kind of go from thing to thing and try something. There are people that spent hours at the craft tent. Doing the rune quest was free. Raiding was free. I think it's an important thing. I think it adds to the feel of the festival, and I think it's something we should make sure we continue to do.
And I really like that you brought up, was it construction or?
Oh, I guess they were a landscaper. Right, and so they'd work with like rock walls or whatever, and the person who was working the station, that challenge was like, most people will spend a bunch of time trying to get it, and this one guy came up, looked at the rocks, and within a minute or two had it stacked up, and it's like, oh, that's someone who probably lifts and positions rocks a lot. So one of my favorite interactions that happened, a little boy made a sword and shield, and I saw him at one point as I'm walking, like, oh, I really like your shield, and there was a nice little red spot, like with the magic marker on the shield, and I looked at it and I'm like, is that the blood of your enemies? And the kid's like, yeah. And so I'm like, oh, I'm like, super cool. A little while later, he had come back to the crafting area so he could add more blood. And I saw him later, and there was another big secondary blood splat on the shield, and because that was more blood of his enemies. But I think one of the things that I enjoyed seeing was how much the adults were getting into it. For the entire festival, the first sword and shield crafting that someone paid for wasn't a kid, wasn't a family. It was a younger couple. They spent 2 hours meticulously crafting a cardboard sword and shield. The great part about Viking Fest is, and I've said this to a couple times to different people, most of the people involved in Viking Fest live a very different life than the rest of the world. As I was walking up the steps to this room, I passed swords and axes. Most people don't get to play the way we play. And for a lot of the public, we allowed them to play. And all of a sudden, they were there and they had license to craft a shield and sword out of cardboard for 2 hours. The rating was something that Arthur really wanted, or we went through different versions of how we could make this work. And what we settled upon was kind of modeled off of trinket trading, with that same idea that it's not an incredibly structured activity, but there's something very visible. People are able to see what it is, and they know that, oh, I can go up there and raid that thing and get something. It went from the first day, one vendor said, oh, I had 4 kids raid me. Okay, that's not really all that great.
Yeah.
By the end, vendors were saying we had probably 200, 300 kids raiding me.
Oh, yeah.
And like they had burned through their whole chest of little things. The right signage plays an important role, especially with activities where maybe people are a little reserved because they don't necessarily know if it's going to cost money. They don't want to overstep, because it allowed people, oh, we can go do this. I did get to meet one of the barbarian bombshells.
I saw that picture, yeah.
Which, because being a Renaissance Festival person, You know, on the Facebook feed, they've showed up, and they were always like, even for a few years, oh, they're at the Texas Renaissance Festival. They look kind of cool. Like, this might be an interesting thing. There's no way I'm ever going to get to the Texas Renaissance Festival. And then all of a sudden, when we were going to have them that first weekend, it was like, oh, that's really cool. And the opening day, the one of them came into the kids building, and I was like, "You're a bombshell!" And so that was super cool. And then I did get to see at Ragnarok their show. Yeah, the biggest thing, it was awesome to see just how the whole thing came together.
Do you feel tired?
Oh, I'm so wore out. In some ways, I wish I wore one of those little watchy things that monitors your steps.
Oh my god! I can't even imagine.
I have no idea, because most of my day was just spent circling. Being that we kept hearing amazing things from all the different realms, even things as simple as the animal exhibitors. They love the equipment, the setup that we had for them, the actual pens. Yeah, they all enjoyed their time. Like the reenactors, the food vendors did amazing. The ones I would talk to were like, yeah, we met our break-even point on that first Saturday, like a few hours in. I'm like, holy crap. The one vendor, yeah, we went to the grocery store 3 times on Saturday because we kept running out of stuff. Like, that's amazing.
Let's maybe talk about something that you hold an especially high point of pride in.
Like the sword and shield, like that was, I created it, and like to try to see how well it would work. Like, okay, can we do this? Is this feasible? I think the thing I liked the most was I'd probably be the RuneQuest, with the idea of a festival-wide kind of a scavenger hunt-esque thing that anyone can do. The RuneQuest, the actual physical signs, because at some point someone's like, oh, did you buy that? I'm like, no, I made these things. Like, and how well it worked, getting people to just move around the entire festival. But they can't copyright it. It's ours.
All right. Do you have any last thoughts that you would like to share in particular?
It was a crap ton of work. But it was also super rewarding. It was amazing that we built the largest Viking festival in the nation.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
That is super amazing, especially for I feel like we're not quite ragtag, but we're kind of a ragtag.
It's totally ragtag. Amazing people nonetheless who have passion about the area and who knew the areas that they needed to be in charge of.
Yippee! Woohoo!